Hey everybody. We're all 10,000 swing challenge. I tried to find a better way to do this to make it a little bit brighter. Maybe I need to move it in more, huh? Okay, sorry about this. I'm trying to do two things, film on YouTube and film on Instagram. So I know a couple of people want to join with me this morning, so come on in, Tim, wherever you are. Let's swing together. 10,000 swing challenge. Let's get going, I guess. Pretty simple thing. You need one kettlebell, and you swing it 500 times a day. For the record, I am sore as shit, so I don't know what these muscles are here, but boy, they're sore. So let's get going now. Got to be careful today. With the new thing, I don't want to break anything that's valuable, and there's a lot of valuable stuff. But, oh God, here we go. Let's get warmed up. When I warm up, I go a little slower. $20, good. And so that's the 10,000 swing challenge. You do that every day for a couple days. Who we got here so far? Well, good morning all to you, okay? Just seeing if Tim's joined yet. Tim's gonna do the swings with me. So it's 25 down. Lost 2 pounds so far doing this. Now, I mean, some people tell me they love the weight loss on it. I don't think it matters. But I've lost 2 pounds already. My waistline's down. But that gets something big because I'm not New Year's in and Christmas in and holiday season as much. Just so you guys know, for the record, I don't think there's anything wrong with eating and drinking and having a great time, during the holidays. Just remember, holidays are holidays, holy days, There's probably, let's say there's 12 a year, maybe there's 20 a year. That's it. Don't make every day a holiday. Otherwise, what does that mean? Huh? Philosophical thought for the day. I've gotten some nice feedback on this program. My friend George Green Beret, thank you for your service. Nice, he reviewed all my swings and made some notes. It was very helpful. Remember, when I first started swinging on the 10,000s, my swings 1 to 2 or 3,000 won't be nearly as good as the last. The last 1,000 swings can be ugly because sometimes of the accumulation of fatigue. But generally, it takes a break in it. As I said yesterday, it's been almost 3 years since I've done a lot of swings. Love the arm pump on the swings. Thanks. Yeah, that's something a lot of people ask me about. I believe a correct swing should finish in the push-up position plank. But you'll notice it's going to take me a while to get that level of explosion in during the challenge. And that's because, I'm 63 and doing my best. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Is that Mand? Oh, we should use your real names on these, but I get it. You guys want to be anonymous. Yeah, I do think there's a general joint greasing. Oh, no question about it. Now, I wouldn't want to do a flexibility test right now. So, you know, yeah, I'm probably, so I was able to almost touch this part of my hand that ran with straight legs. Generally, I can put the heel down and bend my elbows. But because of the accumulation of 1,000+ swings, you just get, yeah, you tighten up. I mean, your hamstrings tighten up, your lower back. My lower back is blowing up. I mean, it won't be like I was in junior college. When I was in junior college one time, I had my shirt off. It's not the story when Rita Harrington was touching my traps and going, what the F are those? But my spinal erectors were so thick that someone thought I had something wrong with me, which is kind of fun. Yeah, there was. That was insane. Good. One thing I do like about today is I'm clearly going to finish a lot easier today than any other day. Would you consider a forearm? What would you consider a full range of motion of pull-ups? Chin over. I don't know. What is what noise? Full range of motion on the pull-up. I don't know what that has to do with the 10,000 swing challenge, but when I'm at certs, we say when you touch the neck, this isn't the neck, this is the neck. But I don't think anyone, I mean, I've never heard anyone in the real world give a shit about that. The longer I'm in sports, the harder and harder time I have when I'm around general fitness enthusiasts. And don't take that wrong, it's just more like this chasing there's a phrase in Polynesia, and I use this all the time in my coaching, sitting on a whale fishing for minnows. The 10,000 swing challenge is a whale. You know, some other things are minnows. Greetings from Germany. Thank you. Okay. Okay. 100 down. 1/5 the way there this morning. I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. Do. You bet about the great books. I appreciate that. I'm having a hard time reading these names today because everything's kind of squeezed in on my phone. I don't know why that is. Yeah, so this is my basement. This is a great little door we have. It's just a beautiful old wooden door with a piece of stained glass, and above it, it says Island Pond, Vermont. So Island Pond. You finished this about a month ago, huh? It is a good challenge. And you know, it's pretty brainless, you know. unless, of course, you're on the internet and then you, you have to make it some kind of thing. But yeah, it's a pretty simple challenge. You do 10,000 swings, and when you get done, repeat the swing. Okay, I have to stop reading these. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is only day 3, but I've already noticed that my recovery is better. It's not an adaptation. It's not an adaptation. It's an accommodation. When you first come out for track and field and you run your first 400 meters, you're going to adapt during the season, but most of the time, once you've run a hard 400 meters the first time, the second time you know what's coming, and so you're ready for it. So that's my own personal definition. Adaptations is the human body changing, you know, when you put on a lot of weight, or you know, but accommodations is what the body goes, okay, got it. Here, we'll make things easier and easier here to make it so we'll be able to do whatever this task is. Okay, and it's not a very good explanation, but hey, it's free. Yeah, this is much better today. Okay. Kind of wrote that down the wrong way. I just took numbers off. Okay, I missed those questions. Okay, Big Tim. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I would like to have done them with you, but hey, that's imaginary world. Thanks, Tim. Good job. Yeah, one of the mistakes I made when I wrote this original article was I wrote that article after doing 30 or 40,000 swings in testing. So I was able to do 50 swings at a time, but I didn't really. It's not that I'm dumb. It's just this is so obvious when I say it out loud right now. But I had done 40,000 swings, and I was able to do 50 at the time, versus when I first started, where 25 was tough. So if you do 3 or 4 10,000 swing challenges back to back to back to back, like we did, pretty soon you pick up that you can hang on to these swings forever because your grip, your hinge is so grooved and your grip is strong, you can just keep doing those reps. But so I wouldn't say it was a mistake in the original article because it's true, but it's true with an asterisk. It's a lesson I keep coming back to in my life and career over and over. All right. Okay, that's real funny. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, Tim, I pulled that Turkish getup thing down. And I even had some Instagram questions today on Turkish getups. I'm refusing to answer any of them. I'm just sick of it. And it's, you know, the question will always have the person will have, you know, certain hints in their name. And it's like, they just want to start, they just want to have I'm not QAnon, okay? I'm a strength coach, okay? I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I don't believe in a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't see the cost of benefit of heavy Turkish getups. The end. So, but thanks, Tim, for making me angry again. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, no kidding, man. You know, I keep trying to write intelligent, insightful things. I try to talk about things that are balanced and intelligent, and that's just not appropriate in this time. People don't want, they want to get into their tribes and throw rocks at each other. The one guy asked me, what's heavy? And it's like, dude, once you snatched over 300 pounds and cleaned 400, don't tell me that a kettlebell is heavy. Don't tell me that's heavy. It's a good tool. That's not heavy. Come on. Come on. So on that set, I really felt my hips really stretch open. So that makes me kind of happy. Oh, well, Tim, you spend some time with that wife of yours and you tell her how proud I am of you, okay? And I think you're doing a hell of a job. I really do. Yeah, you better keep it up too, okay? Yeah, I guess it does sound like porn, yeah. Do I aim for maximum power outlet? Well, within reason, you know, you're doing 10,000 of them. So, well, now you're asking an either or question. I mean, goddamn, doesn't anyone know about binary anymore? But I'm doing the 10,000 swing challenge for this reason. For those who don't read my stuff or listen to anything I say, at danjohnuniversity.com, people are doing the 10,000 swing challenge. So one of the things I've done my entire career, I've never suggested anyone do anything without me doing it first. Anything you can do, I can do better. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. So that's why, for me, it doesn't. Right now, on this last set, I think I'm doing the swings for mobility. I can't believe how good that was. Yeah, I am actually. The question here was, are you ready to snap at these questions? My thought was, yeah, I'm ready. It's just ridiculous. Why people asking about other people's programs? And then when I tell my opinion, I go, well, ask the person who wrote the program. Then argue with them. Don't, you ask me, oh, it feels good. I have a podcast today, 4 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock American Eastern time, with Jeff Hemingway. The information, he goes by Hemming Weights. It's on the Instagram. It's gonna be a live, so if you want to check that out later too. We'll talk about the ins and outs of this if you like, though I think it's pretty damn easy. Thanks about the comment. I can't read the names, they're sliding up already, but about my no-nonsense approach. Good, man. Jackie, congratulations. Yeah, being a strength and conditioning coach is a terrible job. It's horrible, but man, it's really amazing. So I hope you love it. It's weird to say that sentence, but once you get into it, you'll understand it, okay? It can be terrible, but it can be just absolutely wonderful. So thanks for saying that. Whew. Had a really nice night's sleep last night. What do you got here? Okay, let's get to 200. As I tell people, every workout in the first couple of days gets easier. So it starts off, day one is not so bad. Day two sucks because you're so sore. Day three gets easier. And then you have this nice little period where it gets easier. And then the damn thing turns around. So where it gets worse. I think week 3 is the worst, but we're not there yet, so let's not worry about it. Okay, 40% there. Sometimes, about mid-workout, and that just happened there, your breathing freaks out. I think it's an accommodation. You find your feet rolling outward on them, huh, Tim? Why don't we try this? Get either a mini band or a glute band. I use Brett Contraras's, but I'm sure they're all the same. You don't do the kettlebell swing, but put bands here so you're pushing out, and then do Bulgarian goat bag swings. Any load here. With these pushing out, you'll notice that when I did that, my big toes came up, but the nice thing is I can grind those slowly and push everything back down. Sometimes adding fuel to a mistake helps more than something fancy. Yeah, I don't know why people, please, can I just do this? No more questions about Pavel's anti-glycolic and, I said it wrong, alactic stuff. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I've read the books, I've looked it over. It's not part of track and field. It's stuff I've never seen in my entire life. Okay? I'm not a research scientist. I'm not a chemist. I don't know what it means. Okay? I keep getting these questions about it. I've told Brian we're just not going to answer them on the site. No more Turkish get-up questions. No more lunge questions. No more burpee questions. No more Pavel's chemistry stuff for strength. You know, my biggest concern, brother or sister, I can't really tell who you are, is that it's not part of our tradition, and I can't give out Pavel's email address. Hey, Pavel's my friend, but he's funny about it. He doesn't answer emails. His Facebook post says, you know, don't post questions. I will not answer. I find the Q&A stuff actually really helpful, except in 4 areas: Turkish get-ups, burpees, lunges, and the chemistry stuff. And I got to tell you something. Do you really think you know how the human mind works? Do you really think that? So Dave asks if it's mental, physical, or whatever. Dave, I'm sitting up there at Nike headquarters one day, and I just said, guys, instead of having all these conversations, let's just do it. They stole it. No big deal. Say, Dave, all I can say is this, bro, is I don't want to do this. I have no interest in doing this at all. I've done it not a million. We figure I've done it 5 or 6 times. I'm doing it this time because my friends like Tim are doing it. I'm doing it because my friends are doing it, like Tim, who's on the thing. I'm doing it because Jeff Hemingway's guys just finished it. If I truly want to be a leader in the field of strength and conditioning, I have to lead from the front. Dinesh, I have no idea how this relates to swings today, but Dinesh asks top 3 exercises to increase speed for something. I can't read it. But, well, in the tradition of track and field, it'd be deadlifts, hill sprints, some kind of core work. I hate the word core, but you know what I mean. Core work that teaches the body to lock down under stress. Probably suitcase carry. If you ask Stu McGilby's suitcase. But that cutting edge information I just gave you is over 60 years old. Cheers. Nothing new on this. Oh, here we go. For athlete, okay. Well, Fiedler, whatever the hell your name is. Yeah, well, the difference, I mean, actually, when you meet Pavel, he's a hell of a guy. Why he doesn't like the internet goes back probably to when he first came on. That's like you guys with your fake names, you know, Big Guns 9000, you know, or whatever the hell your name is. You know, it's like you guys live in a place that's, a lot of you hide behind your screen names, and, you know, I'll go to my YouTube channel and people say terrible things about me, and it's like, and then I'll look up their name, maybe I've pissed them off, and it's, you know, my favorite guy is like White Nation 3. He's just a racist. And, you know, oh God, here we go. Any benefit to doing with heavier kettlebells? Yeah, it'll be a lot harder. Yeah, somebody asked if it's doing the 10,000 swing challenge with heavier kettlebells. I've done it with heavier kettlebells. It takes a lot more time, and it's a lot harder. But here's the thing, man. If you haven't done it with the 24 kilo, if you haven't done it as I told you to do it, don't try to one-up me by making it harder. I did try one time to do the bulk of it with the 36 and the 48, and all I found was I just got really, it's like, it gets you started to the area of high rep squats, where you just kind of get that, you start to get nauseous from the grip work, and I'm not sure it really helps you better. Okay, when I finish the set, it's halfway. Good job. Okay. I didn't think I'd be able to do this for a while, is to keep all my sets at 25. One of my goals this time is, there you bet, guys. Oh, they're going too fast. I can't read them. For my, yeah, this, oh good, yeah, the HKC is a great one. How can I follow up? Just go online and type in, just go to my websites. I got plenty of stuff there. Oh, yeah, okay, good. The question was, as you age, should you swap deadlifts for swings? The thing about swings when you're older is that they work your fast twitch muscles and your mobility and flexibility at the same time. So it's a 3 for, in these next 20 something days, whatever it is, the bulk of my training in the weight room will be body composition work, which for me is wearing ankle weights, hand weights, and walking and pressing, overhead pressing. So to me, that's what I think is almost a perfect routine for someone my age, 63. 10,000 swings, lots and lots of presses, and lots of heavy hands or rucking. But I might be a little different than some 63-year-olds. You know, I'm not being a douche or anything. Not many 63-year-olds get up on a Sunday morning, put on 2 different phones and do a workout. But I think the world would be a better place if we did. Cap. Cap says an interesting question. His lower back starts to pump up a lot, or does it get hurt or pump up? So for my lower back, it pumps up like a mother, which I think is great, because the more my lower back pumps up, or more my ass pumps up, the looser it makes my hip flexors, and the better this is going to be. My box is going to be over my bowl. Yeah. So, but if you're getting hurt, dude, that swing technique, I would go less and better, okay? All right, so good. We're on the downhill, so. Point I want to make. So, I'm going to beat this to death, but I was born with a hip thing called pistol grip hips. My brother and I both had it. Well, actually, a couple of my brothers have it too. But we also have flat feet. I'll answer that question in a second, but one of the things I do like about kettlebell swings with bare feet is it really builds up that arch in your foot, because you have to keep grabbing the ground. I was told one time there's 3 arches in the foot. There's the long one, there's this one, and then there's a third one I don't remember. But I like to train the hands and the feet like mini trampolines. Boing, boing, boing. With these being the steel rods of mini tramp. And what's nice about the kettlebell swing, when you do the challenge, you might find some changes in your walk, your gait, and maybe, oh, hey, yeah, I don't know who It's Trish is, but direct message me or get a hold of me, and I'll hook you up. Lonnie Wade, yeah, sent me that, of course. It's one of the finest people I've ever met in my life. I'm not going to ever take that back. I wish I could be Lonnie Wade sometimes. He is such a quality dude. So I don't know who Tammy is, but she wants to be on my live video. I can't even, all her request did was knock out all the questions I had. Okay, so we're at 275, folks. This set gets me to 300. Remember what I said? That's Pat Flynn's magic number. You know, if you did 300 swings a day. There you go. There's your New Year's. 306 swings a day for the next 365 days. Last year would have been 366. And tell me at the end of the year if there's any body composition changes. If they're not, I'll come to your house and slap you across the face for you because you're doing something terribly wrong. Okay, let's get to 300. Keep asking questions, and hopefully they won't just all disappear. Trish, I'm sorry, your question got knocked out by this request, okay? So if you'd re-ask it. 300. Might make a name of a good movie. Whew. Grass is still there. Somebody asked earlier about where I came up with the quadrants. Somewhere in the house here I have my notes. I went through a full yellow legal pad trying to figure out a way to explain are you doing like 20 on the minute? Well, first off, oh, so you're a strong first guy, huh? First off, I'm doing 25, which is 5 more than 20. Okay. No, sorry, I shouldn't make fun of you. But I'm doing sets. So the first day I was doing sets at 10 and 15. Yesterday I tried to blend it, and it doesn't matter. But I'm trying my best to do 25. Do swings benefit strength and cardio? Yeah, I think they do at the same time. That could make them great for fast loss, I think. Oh, strong first girl. Okay. Whatever. So I said years ago that the swing is a fat-burning athlete builder, and that might be the most quoted thing I've ever said. Well, eat like an adult might be. It's funny, if you just took all my silly quotes and you made a book out of it, you'd probably sell pretty well. I don't know why I have this ability to make these quotes. I think because, like our next president, President Biden, and that young man in that TV show, I started life with a stutter, and you can hear it when I talk. So I think sometimes I just Okies TY. Your what is TYVM? Anyone know what that TYVM? Oh, thank you very much. Okay. God, I'm 63, not 14. Okay, folks, just try to keep. Oh my God, it's on TikTok today. Just so I'm an influencer. I'm not messing with you. We were just making before you logged on. We were talking about people with these anonymous things. Thank you. I get it now. With the anonymous stuff, and how I struggle with that a little bit. Oh, good. You're 59. Mere child. I remember being 59. Had the world at my feet. Yeah. So on the quadrants, somewhere in the house, I have hundreds of yellow pieces of paper where I probably spent the better part of 2 years figuring out the quadrants. And listen, let me get my next 25 in, and we'll come back. We'll talk about quadrants. Whew. It's working, folks. I'm back in my mind. I might take on Pat Flynn's 300 challenge. I don't know this. And if you want, let me know if you want me to video them all. I might do it. God, I mean, I feel good. Like I knew I would. I feel. You'll be glad if you do this to keep good records. So it took me a while on that quadrant thing, but what finally saved it was when I realized that instead of saying it depends, I figured out what the two things that it depended with were. Number one, it's the relationship to human maxes. 1,000-pound deadlift, 700 meters. And then the number of qualities. Well, if you run 100 meters, you only need one quality, and that's speed. If you're deadlifting 1,000, you need some kind of weird, absolute grinding overall body strength. But training football players, American football, or rugby, like sprinters, or like powerlifters is just stupid. And I know a lot of people do it anyway, because the number of qualities you need to be a special forces guy, SWAT guy, American football player, rugby player. There's so many qualities you have to be good at. And that, boom, was the insight. As a discus thrower, I need to be good in the Olympic lifts and have a beautiful discus technique, and that's it. Probably, obviously, there's strategy and tactics, but really the best strategy you can have is a checklist and don't forget anything. Still don't get why you built it that way after intervention, because you got to read the work, man. There's everybody else, and then there's athletes. When I talk about quadrants, I'm talking about athletes. So when I'm talking to everybody else, 99.99999% of the population, then we assess. We do the 1, 2, 3, 4 assessment. We find out what they need, not what they want. You got to keep that separate in your head. You know, I think I'm clear intellectually on what I'm trying to say here. Athletes are here, and I'll include, collision occupations with athletes because that's how I help them. And everybody else is here, and that's on you if you didn't put that together. And I can't see this. I think your name is Michael. If I'm right, if you missed that, please let me know. Okay? Give me some kind of I missed that. Sometimes when people miss a point, they put it on me, and then I reread the 12 chapters in every book where I try to explain it. And I'm sorry I use words when I write. I get this thing TLDR. Didn't know what it meant. Too long, didn't read. Well, that's on you. Yeah, Coach Sean. Coach Sean makes a great point. He did the 10,000. It really does reset you. I'm honestly thinking that probably the best way for me now to go into an Olympic lifting meet would be 6-week hypertrophy, bodybuilding, 10,000 swing challenge, and then Dave Turner's preparation program. All right, let's get back in those swings. If I rest too long, I start to get a little crampy. So, hey, we're getting towards the end here. It's funny I say that because I have a whole bunch to go. Oh, good. 150 to go. Basically a warm-up. We'll switch legs this time. One cool thing about it down here is that I collect Harry Potter's first book in all these different translations. And during that set, I looked over. So I have in Polish, Hungarian, Swedish, Danish, Irish, British English, and it's just this little thing I do. It's kind of fun. Well, yeah, because Michael, the Venn diagram deals with everybody else. The quadrants deals with athletes. Am I not clear on that? I thought I explained it, and can you go? How do I evaluate athletes? Oh, I missed this. I can't miss this question here. Cardio instead of traditional. I can't read that whole question, but are the swings better in traditional cardio? Well, if you believe in the fact that we need chaotic heart rates, I'd say yes. Because, and by the way, for those of you who know my work, you know I hate better and worse. I hate binary, but I believe that heart rate training should be variable. There should be some highs and lows. So when we do easy strength for fat loss, the idea of doing those kettlebell front squats, 3 sets of 8, and then going off on the walk, where, so those 3 sets of 8 make the heart rate do this. And then when you go into that heavy hands walk, you come down over time, but it's a very chaotic drop because of the, the streets and the curbs and the hills and the rest. So I think that's the best way to train the heart. I'm not a big fan of flatlining heart training. I know it's good for body composition. I just don't think it's good for the heart itself. And I could be wrong. This is just stuff I've been told by smarter people than me. Thank you, Mike. Michael did something unusual on the internet. He admitted he might have done an error. That's how I make my living. I look for the mistakes I make. Okay, let's knock these down, okay? Yeah, Michael, if you're still around, some of the worst coaching in my career was when I first started, and I thought I knew it all. I used to drive kids off. Hi, Rudy. Why are you asking? I'm not going to answer questions about Turkish get-ups, lunges, burpees. What's the other thing I'm not going to answer questions about? Oh, Pavel's programs. So, you need to listen to me when I speak, okay? So, I love the 10,000 swing challenge. I really do. I hate it. It's for those of you who've ever been in love. I would be nice to have that experienced opinion of your oak. And my name's Dan. Okay. Yeah. The issue with lunges, burpees, Turkish get-ups is that there's so many fanboys online that just think this is theology, it's religion, there's truth and there's false. And thank you, Michael. And they just get all fired up about it. And honest to God, if you go into a serious, like Division I weight room, a professional weight room, and you start doing heavy Turkish get-ups, everyone will be talking about you. That's true, because everyone's going to think you're an idiot, okay? And if you think that burpees, there's a thing in exercise in football called grass drills or up downs. Yeah, and they have a value. They suck, but they have a value for American football. Yeah. Chris, what? Okay, someone had a huge question. I want to be super strong, but have longevity. Gotta run. Okay, hey, take care, Tim. Happy birthday again to you. You'll be missed. I don't just have one hip replacement, I have 2. And remember, it's not from squatting, it's from being born, okay? I missed the question, Tim jumped in on you. This is gonna get us to the 4, and downhill from there. Okay, so somebody asked what time I'm going to do these. I'm trying to set up a time for every day. I came in now after America's Meet the Press. Wish people stop asking to be part of the podcast. I don't know. Do you want to talk or? You bet, my friend. Thank you. Had a point to make. I don't remember. Yeah, so somebody asked about the time. Okay, that was it. So I came in today. Tim and I were going to do it together after Meet the Press, but it's his birthday, and he rolled out of bed and got it done early. He does his outside. I can't see what flag that is. Can you tell me what it is? It's a small, it's infinitesimally small. You're doing them with me. Good to hear. Are you doing 25s like I am? And is your name Seti? Argentina, okay. Yeah, Kettlebell, whatever. Yeah, I've entered 2 of them and I've won them both. I was terrible. A worthwhile investment, and the question stops there. I don't like it. It's like watching paint dry to me. I've done twice. I'm the American Masters champion, and that means nothing to anybody. It's fine. It's a sport, and and maybe it'll be the next, since the Olympic lifts are going out of the Olympics, it looks like, maybe they'll replace it with that. I don't, I'm impressed. A couple of my friends in Northern Ireland are really, really, really good at it, and it's kind of cool to see them do stuff, but it's, once you've been to a track meet, it's kind of hard to watch a GS event or American sport. Is it a worthwhile investment of time? Oh, sure it is. Yeah, I mean, everything's 24K. Wow. Almost finished. 100 to go. And then we'll be back again tomorrow, better and brighter than ever. I'll probably do these in the garage tomorrow, so I'll probably have to wear shoes. It's just too cold. But my hands won't sweat. Ooh, that was a lousy set. Whew. Huh. 75 to go. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I look forward every day to finishing this. It's not hard, but it's it's a lot of work, I do like getting my heart rate and then I think there's real value to that swimming of the heart rate. Back in '84 at the Olympic Training Center, they taught us something called RITE, R-I-T-E, rhythmic interval training exercise, where they really tried to get us away from being linear. Like, since we're all throwers are kind of big, doing jogging, certainly it would have value, but the problem is, when I was at the time weighing 270, 123 kilos, that jogging was hell on me. No, it's not a problem. Am I tired? Yeah, I'm tired. What do you think? Yeah, this, I think, we're thinking it's my 6th one. Mike and I talked about it for a while. But it's not just the 6th one. Don't forget there's probably a bunch, I don't know, probably another comma number with me practicing different variations. So yeah, I've been doing these for a while. Am I tired? What do you think? Question here. Are you tired? Yeah. You finish a marathon. Hey, you're sweating. What happened to you? Hey, I don't know. I must have malaria. You guys are delightful. I do like training this room. It's got a, this is our big family room, and it's just a great place to be. It's just a great room. It's got all kinds of fun stuff. A lot of Harry Potter stuff over here, and a lot of games and family pictures everywhere. So when I'm doing this, it actually kind of helps in a way because as I look at all the pictures and stuff, I'm reminded of, you know, if there's my mom's handwriting over there. It's kind of cool, you know. It's, no, you know, here's the thing. Is that this is a good question. Can't read who it's from. Your name starts with a number, so it's kind of hard to figure out how to pronounce that. But yeah, I think it's actually a good idea to lift weights throughout the day. Yes, this is a fasted workout. Question about doing strength workouts throughout the day. I think it's the best way to do strength workouts. If you can do it. I mean, at discus camp, we throw 4 times a day. 4. And boy, do people improve doing that. Downside, it's hard to repeat that in real life. In real world, you know, if you have a job, if you have commitments. I had a friend years ago. He was single. He lived in a basement. He had an Olympic bar as his living room was an Olympic platform, and he lifted 3 times a day. I mean, God bless you, but I mean, if you want to procreate and have a family, it's pretty hard. It's like having a, you know, here, honey, I collect venomous snakes. It's kind of right up there with that, you know. Brazil, excellent. Can always get. I was supposed to be in Brazil this summer. Well, winter for you guys, but you know what I mean. I'll tell you a story about Brazil in just a second. I squatted that last one. I was ready. 50 to go. So, I'm a huge fan of bossa nova, and so there's a song in English. It's "Waters of March." I think it's "Os de Marche" or something like that. And I never understood the lyrics. But I also knew, you know, from having a minor in geography in college, that summer in Brazil is our winter, and I never had put those two. So the last waters of summer are in March in Brazil, and it wasn't until about 2 years ago I finally put it all together. That's, yeah, I don't. Here's the thing, Chris the Shoshone, rest time is needed. Yeah, rest time is needed. You can certainly stick to a plan. I just think when you're doing 10,000 swings, you got enough crap in your head trying to figure out swings and stuff. You know, yeah, it's just going to make it a lot more difficult. Yeah, rest period is just going to add. Hold on, there's a little light under there. Sorry about that. There was a reflection. It was kind of freaking me out. I thought something bad had happened. Oh, hey. Exercises to compensate so many. Hi, Joe. Joe, thanks for not calling me sensei anymore, okay? I find that that's a phrase I don't like to be called, so I appreciate that. I don't like guru, I don't like sensei. Those are other traditions. I don't mind when I'm in Europe and someone calls me maestro, because that's their tradition. I know that sounds odd, but I teach religious studies, and sometimes students will come in with these kind of almost offensive combinations of religious traditions, you know. So, yeah, okay, finally. What warm-up do you do before you start? My warm-ups, yeah, you know what? On this one, whoever that name is, I can't really compensate so many swings. I didn't finish that whole question. I guess I can. Okay, so I have 2 questions. Oh, I can do that. Exercise is to compensate so many swings. I have the rest of my life to compensate. Think about it that way. The question is, how am I going to compensate so many swings? Well, I won't do so many swings 5 months from now. I'll do whatever. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's only a few workouts. Yeah. No. On this one particular, I can't read your name. Yeah, if you watch from the beginning, I just walk in. My first set of swings is my warm up. My second is my second warm up, and I do 500. By the time I get done with the 500 swings, I'm pretty warm. I was one day a week Olympic lifting. It would do snatch and clean and jerk, and maybe front squats, but that's very hard to teach that nervous system what to do. Okay, it's all downhill. I gotta quit laughing as I start my sets. So my thought, if I can work it out, is do the 10,000 swing challenge, and then keep doing 300 after that. Try to do it. I don't know. I'll need some emotional support to do that. My godson's going to show up this afternoon, and he's going to start doing the swings with me. So maybe I'll help him out. Hey! Okay, we have a person recovering from COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. I've heard that some people who don't believe in it actually get it too. You know, to Erica, recovering from COVID, first, you take care of yourself first. You know, my nephew, Brian, is still struggling. God bless you, I love you, Brian, so much, and your whole damn family. But he's still struggling, so do the best you can, okay? I would prefer that you maybe did some presses and a few other things before you just maybe do some easy pressing, some easy goblet squats. Do that for a few days. Go for a nice walk. Take the dogs. You'll notice the person who commented, I'm sorry, somebody just asked for another to come on the live video, who I don't know, because you don't use real names. But yeah, I would say the goblet squat, the press, take a nice walk. Good for you, Mr. D. White, 40 versus. I'm glad, because I can't stand Mr. D. White, 39. The benefits of those big sets of 50 in the T Nation. Yeah, I actually went over that earlier. By the time I got to those big sets in the 50s, I'd done 30,000 swings, so my grip was a freaking vice. But I didn't. It was an intellectual error on my part. I got to be better about that kind of thing. I had done 30,000 swings in recommended sets of 50. What I have to remind myself is when you're coming in on set number 4, you're not ready for 50 yet. But that's okay. And don't forget, whoever this is, I can't read anymore. Yeah, my friend Black Sheep. The reason I'm doing 25 is I couldn't do them day 1 or day 2, but now it's easy. Swing on, brother. See you tonight. Oh, hey, Hemingway's. Everybody who's listening, make sure you hook on our podcast tonight with Jeff Hemingway. I got good news. This is it. What's good news for me? That would make a fun contest, by the way, is to guess which language the Harry Potter is in. Harry Potter og Viskunsteinen. They're great. I love it. It's one of my favorite things I've done in my whole life. All right, let's kick this thing's butt. High five. Good for me. Good for me. Okay, so I'm not sure what time tomorrow. It'll either be at 7 or at... I can't see who's requesting to be in line. So I don't know what time it'll be. But I'll do my best to come up with a schedule this week about when I'm doing these. And if you want to join, just let me know how I can help. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm trying to hinge. But what's kind of fun, thank you, Washington Novena. I'm trying to hinge, Jeff. I'll tell you one thing, my plank is really coming around. Really coming around. I can feel those. I really feel those hip flexors starting to loosen up. I can feel the connection between my ab wall and my... God, I don't even know what it is. And then, obviously, it was weird that waking up with sore lats this morning. All right, guys, good job. Hey, I love you all. Remember, in the future, no Turkish get-up questions, no lunge, no burpees, no questions about other people's programs. So Washington asks us how the protocol you used in this session. I don't know. Oh, you're hinged. Thanks, Jeffrey. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get to swing number 2,000, which puts us, in striking distance of 10,000. And just do me a favor, everybody listening. Be kind. Don't be like me. We'll talk soon. Okay. Bye-bye.